Connecticut. This fight clock brought to you by Toyo Tires, the official tire of the UFC. Michailidis in black. Pereira is in white.
I cannot overstate how excited I am for the debut of Alex Pereira. You want to talk about a guy with ridiculous power. That's Alex Pereira. And how often does a guy be the last guy in on the big card on ESPN, the feature bout,
right,
and he's got 4 fights?
Yeah.
4 MMA fights.
For sure.
That's what a scary kickboxer Alex Pereira is. Perhaps the most feared kickboxer on earth.
You know, the truth is, for Pereira, he has a bit of a head start. If he can capitalize on all the hype and the wins over Izzy in the kickboxing, it won't take him long. But he's got to show that he can defend, and he's got to show that he can compete in all facets of mixed martial arts. That's what Israel Adesanya did as a kickboxer better than anyone we've ever seen before. He is truly well-rounded.
And for Michailidis, this is an excellent opening for this fight.
Yeah,
look at this. Gets the fight to the ground. He's got a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Didn't take any damage on the feet. If he can tie these legs up and move to a dominant position, excellent. Excellent for Michailidis.
So smart for Michel, because a lot of times people's ego takes over, and you want to show that I can stand with the striker. Why? Go and take him down and make him wrestle.
Andreas is making him carry his weight now. One of the beautiful things about this sport is the fact that you can shut down a man's game with yours. Yes. That you can impose your strategy on him. And look, you're seeing this. Alex Pereira, the devastating striker, having to fight a guy who's a superior grappler.
Pereira's got to get his right hand back inside and get 2 hands on the wrist like a baseball bat, and then he can start to try to get back to his feet.
But Michailidis is in an amazing position early in the first round. 1 hook in on the back.
Michailidis is doing exactly what he needed to do. He's got the wrist controlled on the far side. He's got a 2-on-1. He took that hook out, so he's not just hanging on and trying to make himself. That's one of the most tiring things you can do, is when a guy stands with you, you keep a body triangle, or you try to keep a hook in whenever you're holding your own weight up. Michailidis took it out, and now he's just dragging and wearing on it.
Pereira back up to his feet now. Let's see if he can manage to separate and create space. Pereira, who has been training with Glover Teixeira, and I've been crediting part of the training with Glover as one of the reasons why Glover has made this resurgence.
Yes.
Because he's been in the gym day to day with one of the best kickboxers on earth.
Great job there by Pereira, attacking the wrist and clearing, but Michailidis is doing a good job of keeping that underhook and winning the head position.
And more importantly, he's forcing Alex Pereira to fight his fight. He's forcing him to grapple and possibly taking some steam out of that engine.
Well, make your next UFC experience one to remember. Enjoy exclusive access with the UFC VIP experience, including events like UFC 269 and UFC 270. Official ticket packages feature premium seats and VIP weigh-in access, plus meet and greets with UFC stars. Visit UFCVIP.com to learn more.
Now Pereira's doing a good job of trying to re-dig the underhook. Then he can start to escape. Now, honestly, for Michel, it's, can he do this? Because he's a striker himself.
Yes.
How much will this wear on him and his arm?
Interesting, the big
look at his eye, look at his eye. What happened to his eye? It looks like he got a big old bruise on his left eye.
Michailidis immediately able to close the distance, getting away with a fence grab here.
But he's got him again. He's got the clinch.
Not a grappling crowd per se.
No, I mean, we're just starting. We're just starting there, boy, because Michailidis is fighting the fight that he needs to fight in order to beat one of the greatest kickboxers we've ever seen in the UFC.
I mean, maybe these people are Alex Pereira fans and they want to see him do his thing, but Michailidis is fighting a brilliant fight so far. It's what you have to do.
He's got his fingers. Michailidis has put his fingers in the fence like 3 times now. He's trying to do it away from the official.
You gotta work, man. You gotta work.
Well, Michailidis doing his best to neutralize Alex Pereira in round 1. Round 2 coming up next. Michailidis, who seemed exhausted on the stool after round 1.
We're trying to figure out what caused that extreme bruising on his left cheek. And we'll see if the production truck can isolate that. But it's a nasty welt on his left cheek.
And John, honestly, that's what I was speaking to with all the clinch and the grab. Oh, my goodness!
Alex Pereira!
That's what I'm talking about.
How good is that?
Wow!
That's what I'm telling you. It's a different kind of power. You can't stand in front of that man.
Did you see that?
That dude's made out of mahogany. You touch him, he feels like wood. He hits so hard.
Effortless, though, Joe. He just...
I'm telling you, that's what this guy does to everybody. He does that to world-class kickboxers. It's like he's built different or something. He hits them with short shots and they go flying. This is what this man has been doing his entire kickboxing career.
And there's the embrace from the newly minted UFC light heavyweight champion, Glover Teixeira. The power pack in Alex Pereira.
It's a different kind of power, man. I mean,
my God.
He just starches people and so calm about it. He tried to walk off, but Big Dan made Michailidis take some extra punishment that maybe he didn't need to take. When Alex Pereira connects, most people go night-night. And he's been used to doing this with big gloves on.
Oh, my God.
When you get caught with a knee by this guy or a kick, but now he gets to use elbows as well, which he couldn't use in Glory. Ferocious man.
That was nasty. That was exactly what he needed.
And
Jumping
the reaction
knee.
from Glover.
The champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 18 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Alex Pereira.
Alex, ready?
Bruno
Fight
Silva's
on.
in the white, riding a 7-fight win streak into this matchup. You're not going to see many middleweights with a frame like Alex Pereira.
Yeah.
6'4", the reach. Clinch early, Pereira out of it.
Similar attributes to our champion in this weight class. Adesanya, long, rangy, accurate, powerful. Big rush there from Bruno Silva. Nice little front kick to the ribs there from Pereira.
And that's probably going to be the path if Bruno Silva's going to pull off the upset, right? Make it dirty.
Yeah, standing here on the outside against Pereira is dangerous.
Erga a mão, Bridado. Faz ele trabalhar essa mão, Bridado. Vou fazer ele trabalhar o boxe dele. Mais vivo. Vai colando com ele. Vai colando com ele. Vai colando. Vou fazer ele trabalhar.
Oi!
Boa, Bridado. Continua. Passar na segunda. Continua com a fita. Bota pra baixo, que ele tá na grade. Vamos botar ele pra baixo agora. Isso!
Oh, big shot from Silva.
Calma, Bridado. Faz ele trabalhar. É um toque, Bridado, que precisa. Falta 3 minutos. Isso! Jab embaixo.
And you would think Paul Silva wants Pereira fighting off of the back foot.
Yeah, but he's got to be Oi! Pereira, both guys got hit there, but I saw that chin of Pereira. Snap back, he's got to be careful. He does like to hold his hands a little low. He's got a crazy reach, so it works to his advantage most times. But the way Bruno Silva is rushing in with these big shots like that, he's got to be careful. But yes, Brendan, I would imagine pressure him forward, get him moving backwards, because you see the kicking game of Pereira early on. Stays busy with it, attacking the legs, going to the body. That's harder to do moving on the back foot. See, right here he can settle. Prod with that front kick, throw his round kicks, and keep his distance.
Oh.
Joga ele pra grade, Blindado. Aí, ó. Aí, agora que você soltar isso, Blindado. Faz ele entrar no teu game. Vamos botar pra baixo, Blindado. Boa!
Silva Silva goes up top unsuccessfully.
Bota a finta, Bernardo. Bota a finta. Tudo tá na finta. Não para. Não para. Não fica movimento pesado. Bota ele,
Silva
Bernardo,
working
Bernardo.
southpaw right now. Under 2 minutes to go, first round.
Você finta, Bernardo. Você primeiro. Você
Nice.
primeiro, Bernardo. Aí, Bernardo.
Good awareness there from Silva to chop after that leg. Get a read on where the positioning was of Pereira.
First takedown attempt for Silva, and he gets it. Pereira with the neck right there.
Just going to use that to try to get back up to his feet. Let's see if Silva can keep him down here.
First takedown since joining the UFC for Bruno Silva.
This would be the fight to do it, huh?
Yeah, Pereira up to a knee, though.
Yeah, it looks like he's nice. And now you see Silva's laced around that leg of Alex Pereira. Nice work here from Silva. Nice knees.
Pereira back to distance. Trying to split the guard. Unable to do so. Final 30 seconds of round one. Pereira starting to sense something. Power right cross. And
Yeah, he's starting to open up here.
Knee up top. Pereira starting to feel it, put things together. Running out of time in round one. Second round coming up. Fight Pass. Catch up on events from earlier this week, including the likes of Aries FC, BFL, and LFA. Plus, get ready for UFC 273 with the world's largest fight library. Only on UFC Fight Pass. Second round underway. The corner of Alex Pereira, specifically Glover Teixeira, saying more two-punch combinations. He really started putting it together in the final 20 seconds.
Yeah, he was starting to tee off up against the fence. But he's got to be careful. If he starts letting them go in too many numbers, you're going to see Bruno Silva just bite down and rip back with a counter, and that's sometimes when you can get caught. You get a little too excited, you start throwing big punch combinations, you leave your chin out there to be attacked.
Total strikes, Pereira 36, Silva 24. So the edge for Pereira, and largely the difference was that last flurry. Loads up on that left hook, Silva out of the way. Silva chased that takedown late in the round and got it with about a minute to go. We'll see if he goes back to the well on that one.
Yeah, you see Pereira doing good work here, starting to attack the body as well.
Nice counter right there from Pereira. Oh, dips to the body.
Good liver shot there. I mean, Bruno Silva is by no means out of this fight. He's in this fight. Still a knockout threat. He is throwing bigger combinations. Yep. But the accuracy, I would say, is on the part of Pereira.
Oh, big right.
Between these two gentlemen, the knockouts is crazy. I mean, 19 knockouts for Bruno Silva.
And all three of his UFC appearances have ended with him winning by knockout.
And we've seen it happen later in a fight, so to say that, okay, well, he's getting touched up at certain points. Nice timing on that takedown there from Silva.
And again, this is just the 6th mixed martial arts fight for Alex Pereira. Looks to be well-rounded, and he's learning from the best. But once you're in there, it's a whole different...
Yet again, though, right back up to his feet, spending almost no time down there, giving up zero control time. I mean, maybe the first round a bit, but this time, right back up to his feet. Now he's getting control on the fence, but better than on his back.
Desce, Gai. Treinador, tem que voar.
Roda a cadeirinha então, faz a da cadeirinha. Faz a minha pegada na mão lá. Lembra? Dedo com dedo, vai na
What
cadeirinha.
decisions will Silva make here? Not a lot of activity. Loads up with the leg there.
Treinador, precisamos de mais, cara.
Ó do bônus.
Treinador, agora.
Perhaps some dirty boxing would be a good approach here from Silva. Start trying to
Tried to spin. Not enough space in between them. Knee to the body, right hook, and an uppercut from Silva. And
gotta watch the knees though from Pereira.
Isso! Sentiu a mão! Aperta ele na mão, filho! Dá na mão com ele, bichão!
Bora, quer ver?
Knee to the body. Silva thought about another takedown. Instead,
Lembra do chute na
they
cabeça?
clinch.
Nessa saída, a do bônus lá, tenta de novo.
Nice work there to get out of the fence from Pereira. Turning the head and then immediately attacking.
Você tem cardio pra isso, bota pra baixo, acredita na guerra.
Head body leg strikes. Double digits
Tem que passar, bicho.
for Pereira.
Oh, mean left hook there.
E junto com ele, vai junto com ele!
Double digits at all three levels, I should say.
Diagonal Cruz, vamos! Isso, vai junto, cuidado! Aí, ó! Ele quer trabalhar junto,
Jab
vai
there from
junto!
Silva.
Bora, bichão, é agora, hein? Guarda alto e foi.
Pretty competitive fight though between these two guys.
Yeah, Silva's hanging in there.
Bota aqui, Bruno.
Isso, tio! Vai, pega! Bora, Rinaldo! Isso! Vamos!
Pereira has loaded up with that lead left hook. And Silva's been there for the counter several times.
Tem que cortar.
Maybe something he saw watching tape.
Acredita!
Silva going
Oh,
first that time.
Pereira getting cracked a couple times there by Silva. There's that flying knee, almost caught him.
Oh, big shots now.
Nice
Silva
work
turns
there.
fire. And he covers a lot of distance so effortlessly with that.
But Bruno Silva coming right back, landing his own shots here at the end of the second.
Goes to the ground, Pereira down for the last few seconds. Third round's coming up.
Stop!
Heavyweight showdown. England's own Tom Aspinall will take on 6'7" striker Alexander Volkov in the main event. Wall-to-wall on ESPN+. Early main card start time of 4 p.m. Eastern as they go prime time at the O2.
Movimenta, viado, não fica plantado.
Tem que movimentar, Bruno.
Isso, agora.
Silva's corner saying you gotta box him, but instead he goes in for a takedown after a combination. How about that? Best defense of the fight so far for Pereira.
Yeah, that was a good sprawl, and now he's got Bruno Silva up against the fence. This is where he's done some of his best work with his boxing combinations, and always dangerous with the knees.
Isso, bota ele na grade. Lembra que eu te falei no corner ali? Foca na mão, mas pra frente, não fica plantado.
Passar, blindado.
Blindado. Isso, mais, blindado. Deixa tudo, blindado.
I'll tell you, Bruno Silva has landed some solid leg kicks when he's let them go against Pereira. And being as long and as tall as he is, that's a good target to go after.
The striking numbers are in favor of Pereira. Total strikes 91 to 51 right now, but it is one of those fights where you can make a case
Because of the
that
takedown.
Silva got around in the first two, and that it'll come down to these final 4 minutes now. You see some differing scorecards on Twitter we showed you earlier in this round.
He was thinking about it. You could tell the way he was angling to his right.
Sai da grade.
Só sai, vou fazer a luta fluida, bicho. Bora. Vamos ficar pontuando aí.
Acorda, porra, vamos, tem que sair daí, escuta, irmão.
Blindado, cabeça baixo, queixo e vaza. Vamos. Saiu, blindado.
Olha, sai daí, blindado.
Bora, blindado. Cadê esgrima?
Pretty boxing here from Pereira.
Bruno, vamos, cara, cadê o blindado?
This is just great MMA experience for Pereira. To be in there against somebody like Silva, who's a knockout artist, doesn't get knocked out, if it goes to that point, I'm saying. But he's in here having to work. He's getting pushed.
Faz alguma coisa ou abandona.
Get taken down twice, get up twice.
Yeah. Nice. Trying to pick the ankle there. I'm impressed with Pereira's grappling ability to get back up to his feet at least. But that will be challenged against a far better grappler. You know what I mean? Bruno Silva's a knockout
Right,
artist.
he's not known for his grappling. Now they separate. Pereira going back to work, and here he is. You can see when he starts dancing a little bit, starting to find it. Ripping shots. A right cross. Oh, he's got a wobble now. Pereira has him against the fence. Now he's teeing off and now forced to defend the takedown again.
Oh, he's hurt.
He does so, and Silva is in a world of trouble. You think Pereira just needs to separate here?
Yeah, he's got to let go. Nice knee to the body, though, and that's softening up Silva.
Elbow. Elbow on the break, ripping the body in an uppercut.
Silva showing some toughness, but he's getting teed off.
Silva is covering up, and Pereira is foot on the gas pedal.
Oh, my
now
goodness.
Silva's punching back.
Silva's tough.
Another takedown attempt. Pereira easily able to sprawl out of that. Silva is still on wobbly legs, but still punching.
And can Silva survive? He's showing a lot of toughness and durability in there and still swinging back. A lot of heart from Bruno Silva, but he's getting pieced up pretty good here from Pereira in this third round. Look for the elbow, right elbow.
Oh, hands locked, and he does get it to the mat. Just
Still
momentarily. But he gets outside position out of that exchange.
Problem with a takedown right now.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Go of it and land some bombs of his own.
Bruno Silva starting to throw back. I like the heart.
Brawl here in the final 15 seconds.
Oh, he just broke his nose.
Backs him up again. Pereira trying to find the finishing touch now. To the body. 3 seconds left. Oh, and another shot from Silva in return. Gotta love the action between these two Brazilian knockout artists.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 have it 30-27. Your winner by unanimous decision, Alex Pereira!
3. Brittany Palmer with us tonight on pay-per-view. Glad you are too. Sean Strickland has never lost as a middleweight. 5-3 at welterweight in the UFC. He wondered aloud this week how he ever made that number.
Ready? Ready? Fight!
All right, tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Timex, official timekeeper of UFC. Get early access to a limited drop of Timex UFC watches while supplies last at Timex.com. Alex Pereira wearing the Brazilian colors. Sean Strickland counters in white.
I've wanted this one all week, man. This one, yeah, this is a big one. This one has a lot of stakes on it, too.
And look at Sean Strickland pushing the pace, moving forward.
He won't stop that.
Very interesting.
And he's got a really good jab.
Well, his timing, because he spars so much, is just outstanding.
He told us that was going to be very important. The start of the fight, seeing if he could pick up on Pereira's strikes. If he couldn't, then maybe he'll grapple.
Right.
But he can get a timing. If he can get his timing, he'd be more than willing to stand with him. He also told us that every single fight, Joe, that he hasn't fought, like in the streets, wherever, it bothers him. He can't sleep. He thinks about it constantly. He said one time a guy cut him off on the highway, and he said this girl in the car was begging him not to fight him. He said he still thinks about it every day.
There's 2 guys. There's 2 guys.
Yeah. He said, I can't, every fight I've had to not fight, it bothers me.
No, he is a dog.
The next level of the Jordan Peele experience is here. Nope, in theaters July 22nd.
The difference in this strategy and the way they move is Sean has a very high volume approach, whereas Alex Pereira waits, and launches. He'll touch you, and then drop a bomb. But Strickland is putting tremendous pressure on him. He's making him back up, which is uncharacteristic.
See, this is, but this is not good for Sean. Pereira just landed 2 jabs, a right hand over the top, and then an outside leg kick. You don't stand and just kickbox with this guy. Sean points to his training partners, Glory kickboxing champions, but this is too comfortable for Pereira.
Strickland repping Syndicate MMA here in Las Vegas. 2 minutes have gone by here, round one.
Well, the Bruno Silva fight was the first time that we saw Pereira get caught. And he got caught multiple times in that fight. We saw a great chin on him. But Silva's a very, very good striker. So we saw some opportunities that maybe Sean Strickland would see that he could capitalize on.
Just took a pretty good right hand there by Pereira.
Both guys stand very straight up.
Yes.
And I think that is why a level change or a shot on Pereira would be good, because he's... Oh!
That's what I'm talking about. That's it.
That's why.
That's what I'm talking about.
Done it again.
That's why.
You cannot stand in front of that man.
Can't play with that dude,
That
man.
power is different. It's extraordinary.
You can't play with this dude, man.
Coming to a top 5 near you shortly, and perhaps the next middleweight title challenger, Alex Pereira.
People think they get it, but this guy does that to the best kickboxers on planet Earth.
That left hook was nasty.
And that's his signature technique. The thing about him is he's got that nuclear option. You cannot make a mistake. And Sean Strickland decided he was going to stand right in front of him.
The fight replay is brought to you by Sweet Sweat. Check out their website, sportsresearch.com.
Look at the beauty in this hook. I mean, it's perfect.
That's perfect.
He just leans in, and he gets you thinking that you're all right standing in front of him, and then just torques that right on the chin.
Guys, bring that back one more time. Watch Pereira when he circles. Watch how Pereira just sets his level. Watch that level change, guys. When his feet set, look at him. Level change, spring into the left hook.
Boom.
That's nasty.
I mean, that's the same hook he knocked out Adesanya with.
Dude, he hit him, and Strickland's done at this point. And then look at the follow-up. Oh,
the
my
accuracy,
goodness.
the
look at
IQ of his striking.
I love that, Joe. He almost propels himself into the shot. He's moving left, settle.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 36 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alex Pereira!
Okay, gentlemen, we know the rules in the back. You know exactly what I expect. Listen to me at all times. Keep yourself protected. When I tell you to stop, you stop.
The size of, look at the size of Pereira.
So big. I mean, after his Sean Strickland fight, he weighed himself, and he was somewhere in the neighborhood of 220 plus pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Well, his coach told us.
Yeah.
He'll be 210, 215 tonight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Unreal.
All right, here we go. Round one for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship. Adesanya is in the green with gold trim. Alex Pereira is in the yellow. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
This one is going to be fun, boys.
Adesanya seemingly as relaxed as I've ever seen him before a fight.
It's crazy because he's lost to the guy, and he has so much confidence in this matchup.
Well, he's a better fighter. He's a better fighter than he was then.
Yes.
He's improved so much.
Especially in MMA.
I believe that Pereira's improved as well, but Stylebender is right now one of the very best fighters on planet Earth. That's where the confidence is coming from. This is an opportunity for him to get revenge and to show how great he truly is. But it's a dangerous one.
Going to be interesting to see if either man tries to mix in any wrestling.
I mean, it's amazing how much bigger Pereira looks.
He looks like a light heavyweight.
Yeah, he does.
It's similar to the Jan Blachowicz fight.
And Pereira certainly looks a lot bigger than he did in those kickboxing meetings 5 years ago.
Those are two very good leg kicks there by Pereira.
Oh, man.
Now he goes up high.
Izzy's going to have to check some kicks.
Adesanya with those beautiful, subtle stance switches as usual.
And feints, man. He does a masterful job of feinting to set you up. Tries to draw out reactions. And generally, in fighting, he draws out big reactions. I don't imagine he would draw those same reactions from this guy.
No.
Who's been in front of him before.
He's been in front of him, and also he's fought world-class kickboxers on a regular basis.
Nice offering there by Adesanya. Pereira did say he was going to try to pace himself for 5 rounds. Never been 25 minutes in MMA.
Oh, nice right hand by Izzy.
Nice right hand by Izzy.
Under 3 minutes here to go in round one. That Adesanya right, the most significant strike thus far.
He's got him reacting now. Look at that.
Yeah, he does.
After that right hand, Pereira's, he's doing a little bit of reacting. Look
at that.
There.
Yep. Now it'll be on Izzy to go and take advantage of it.
Well, this is what Izzy does to everybody. He finds where your weaknesses are, finds the holes, and then he starts launching.
That was one of those things that he didn't do against Blachowicz. He would set him up, but he wouldn't attack. He's got Pereira reacting now, but he's got to attack him.
Pereira just, there's so much danger when he gets close to you.
Inside leg kick is there for Adesanya. 2 minutes now to go round one. Izzy goes high, already some significant swelling under that right eye of Pereira.
Izzy goes high to try to back him off of him. A lot of leg kicks landed by both guys.
You went high, but just glanced. Good low kick by Izzy. Oh, good kick to the body. Got under the elbow.
I talked to Adesanya in Dallas, and this guy, the way he talked about what he wanted to do to Pereira was crazy. I'd never really heard him talk like this about opponents.
Good kick to the body there by Pereira.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
And a good inside leg kick from the champion to counter. Just over a minute to go in the round.
Well, this is the only guy to beat him the way he beat him. I mean, Blachowicz beat him by decision, but Pereira put him out. And he wants to get that back.
We asked Pereira which guy was more likely to try to wrestle or grapple, and he said, I think I would be the guy who'd have more success chasing takedowns, but he expected that Adesanya would be more likely to do that tonight.
Oh, good kick to the body.
Big.
Oh, Jesus. That's where it gets dangerous.
Yep, there's that money maker left hook.
It's when Izzy goes southpaw, Pereira just throws that big body kick.
First beautiful situation.
Beautiful body lock by the champ. Oh, look at these body shots.
Hard shots to the body. Nice knee to the body, too. Very interesting that Izzy's clinching with him, making him think.
You got to mix it up. But in that clinching, Pereira had more success. He landed some good body shots, and he landed a big knee.
Huge right in the left at the end of the round.
There it is. He hurt him bad. He hurt him bad.
Pereira trying to get his wits about him back to the stool.
It's going to be a long minute.
Heavily before the horn, so a legal strike. And we'll see if the champ can capitalize. He's trying to calm down the Madison Square Garden masses. Pereira looking for more of that noise. Round two, early leg kick for the champ.
But now the champ's going to get some respect.
Big
he hurt him in kickboxing.
Yes, he did. He hurt him very bad in that second fight, and they gave Pereira a standing 8 count, which very likely saved him.
There's no standing 8 here, though.
Pereira seems to have recovered, but you never know. Oh, good left to the body by Pereira.
Little slip on the fence by Adesanya, then he slips that offering from Pereira.
Izzy's got to stop him from getting so close. The danger's when Alex gets close. Izzy's got to throw that right hand.
Coach Dean Thomas, what do you have, sir?
The one thing that Izzy's doing is beautiful is he's switching up between throwing that right hand, but when Alex gets really close, he just grabs his hands to disrupt him from punching, and it's looking like that. It is beautiful because Alex has a hard time getting around that.
Good point, Dean, and you saw some frustration from Pereira trying to communicate to his corner after round one.
You know, that's one of the things about kickboxing. A lot of the action's taking place in a very short space. The big octagon seems to be favoring Adesanya right now. But Pereira's having a lot of success. He had a good first round until he got hurt.
Head, body, leg discrepancy there. Not much success upstairs for Pereira thus far.
Good inside low kick there by Izzy. He goes high. Some of the jab.
That jab's on point here, round two for the champ.
Alex is going to have to stop reacting. He's going to have to lead a little bit, Joe. If he wants a chance, he's going to have to take some chances. Oh, nice jab there by the challenger. Oh, man, the jab is stiff.
That jab's money.
I mean, he hits so hard, you can hear it when he lands.
Nasty.
Even in close.
Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him with that shot in tight. Another thing to take into consideration. Look at this. He's shooting for the takedown.
Is he going to a single leg?
Another thing to take into consideration is the 5-round fight.
Yep.
5 rounds. We've never seen Pereira do 5 rounds, and he's never had to fight a guy as talented as Izzy. Oh, man.
Big right hand for Adesanya, close to the 2-minute mark.
In MMA, excuse me, with the grappling.
That's the big
how does that factor in the 4th and the 5th round, especially with all that weight cut?
UFC 281 is brought to you by Crypto.com, the fastest growing crypto platform in the world. Download now.
That's the difference. If you tell Alex that he has to spar, oh my goodness.
Couple nice left hands from the challenger.
If you tell him he's got to kickbox for 25 minutes, he can do it all day.
Yes.
But you're mixing all the grappling and everything else that entails the mixed martial arts fight. You wonder if he'll hold up.
They both landed jabs at the same time there. Oh, beautiful knee. But then again, look, Izzy's clinching. Nicely done.
Pereira's landed some really good shots this round, man. Couple big jabs, couple right hands, nice big left hook. And knees in tight here. These are big shots. These body shots are close. The knees, they're very telling. And they're the ones that make you tired as the fight goes longer.
Adesanya proven strong in these clinch situations, despite being the smaller man. Pereira defending in front of his corner.
And Izzy's using a lot of energy trying to take this guy down. We've never seen Adesanya try to wrestle this much.
Oh! Head kick. Adesanya connects to the body.
Oh. In these wild exchanges is where Pereira's most dangerous.
He's making Izzy uncomfortable.
And now Pereira shoots.
Oh my goodness.
And Pereira gets the takedown.
Look at this.
10 minutes in the can. Round 3 of a possible 5 for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship.
It's heating up.
It is.
Yeah, it is. When Izzy was struggling with Alex is when he had him back against the octagon. He's got to be the one pressing and advancing. The problem is Pereira just gets big on him, right? He starts to stalk him and walk into him. And almost the posture of Pereira is very scary because he's such a big guy in there.
And the consequences of him connecting on you are so dangerous.
Good vision by Adesanya defensively there, as we have come to expect from the champ. They have both thrown 93 strikes. Pereira has landed 50, Adesanya 45.
And this is when, see how Izzy landed the right hand? Alex, then he wants to rush. That's when he starts to get a bit aggressive, right, and go after Izzy. Right. This is where Izzy's got to stand his ground.
That's a nice knee to the body there.
So it is Adesanya who ends up on top now, maybe trying to get to the back of Pereira.
Look at this.
Adesanya with a beautiful takedown. Oh, Izzy gets his hook in.
Pereira staying composed, but gets dragged back down.
Right back down to the ground. Ground and pound by the the champion. Big left hands.
Izzy's controlling that bottom wrist.
First career UFC takedown for the champ.
And look at Pereira's lack of knowledge to go and attack that wrist. He's got to attack that hand to clear it if he wants to get up.
He just wants to get up to his feet.
Yes.
He just wants to kind of power himself up to the feet.
But it's hard. You got to clear your wrist. Otherwise, Izzy just pulls you back to the side that he's got trapped.
Not a lot of this going on in the kickboxing realm. Under 3 minutes, round 3.
Solid left hands there landed by the champion.
Izzy's
just trying to stand up.
Izzy's doing a great job of keeping his right wrist, man. And then he digs the hook in, and Pereira's trying to elbow him.
To the thigh.
That does nothing. You got to be trying to get back to your feet. But it's all in the wrist control. That wrist control's caused them real issues. Great 2-on-1 there by Adesanya.
Who would have thought?
And this will exhaust you. This will exhaust Pereira.
Yes.
That wrist control is so important because now Alex has to address that before he can get to his feet. He can't post with his hands. That's why he's leaned over forward.
Adesanya making some of these left hands count. Gets one hook in. It's going to be a long 2 minutes for the challenger.
He's almost up.
But he's got to be attacking hands right now. Izzy did a great job there.
Back down again. Look at this.
Look at Izzy's forward pressure. Keeping his hands locked and driving the pressure forward towards the mat. Pereira needs to... Oh, no. Mistake there by Adesanya.
Yeah, but a mistake by Pereira, too.
Yes,
the leg lock. And then he abandoned it. Instead of just trying to get back up to his feet, he's exhausted.
Pereira looks tired now. It's all the grappling. And this is where you would expect the championship experience of Adesanya to start to take form and show itself.
Yeah, look at the big, deep breath from the challenger. Oh, that was a good elbow from the bottom.
Almost 3 minutes of ground control time for Adesanya here in this third round. Under a minute to go now.
It's crazy, too, because Pereira was the reason the takedown happened. He tried to step across in a position where he had no chance to score a takedown. Izzy's going to throw elbow here. He can take it over the top while Pereira's grabbing the wrist.
Oh, nice left hand.
Good left hand.
Glover's telling Pereira to hold on. 30 seconds. Izzy needs to try to pass the feet if he wants to land something big. He's got to catch both feet, pass, and throw.
Little axe kick to the body.
Big round for the champion.
There is no
Championship round.
And there's no denying the hard worker within Alex Pereira. We'll see how the cardiovascular base holds up, but it's not as though he's breathing super heavy. He's lip smacking here to Adesanya. Yeah. Round 4 of a possible fight.
And again, all the grappling is not familiar to Izzy, right? This is something different for him too, so.
But Izzy's not cutting that kind of weight either.
No. That's when that starts to show itself.
Yes.
Every MMA round begins on the feet.
Yeah, but that's no picnic either.
No, I mean,
Israel Adesanya's a bad man on the feet.
I wish we got to see that takedown in the middle of the rounds.
Adesanya able to roll with that left hand, but a connection by Pereira nonetheless. Nice leg kick by Adesanya.
Pereira's trying to get a break, trying to kind of recover a little bit. You can tell his activity's slowed. It's slowed down.
Ooh! A jab earlier, and then that right hand, very clean.
That's Izzy picking up reads. This is where I like, it's dangerous. In this position.
Beautiful sequence by Adesanya.
The champ's starting to open up now.
Attacking all areas to great effect.
As Pereira gets tired and he starts to slow, the champion has all this championship round experience that he's relying on.
Yes. And just MMA experience.
Yes.
We're talking about a guy who's really only 4 fights into his MMA career. Right. And in his 5th fight, he's fighting one of the greatest middleweights of all time.
It's wild. Pineda's pace and activity has really waned here.
Johnny's exhausted. Mouth's open and he's barely throwing now. He's tired. It was all the grappling in round 3. Paid dividends for the champion.
Pineda also having a hard time planting on that lead leg, courtesy of all those Adesanya leg kicks. He's landed 27 of 30, has Izzy, unofficially. Pretty futile offensively for Pineda here early round 4.
He faked a level change. Oh, look at that. He did it again.
If Izzy can take him down again,
he's very tired.
Yeah, he's tired.
And this also speaks to the lack of experience. He didn't fight a Robert Whittaker. He didn't fight a Marvin Vettori. He didn't fight a guy. Yes, Jared Cannonier. Yeah. Big guys who could take him down. He got fast-tracked.
And, I mean, he fought well. You know, he fought well in round 1, fought well in round 2. But as you would expect, you know, he's starting to fatigue down the stretch, and this is where the champion seems to be starting to pull away from him.
And this was the concern about the weight cutting. Yeah. Like, the extreme weight cutting, how is that going to affect grappling? And now we're finding out.
Well, he was the last guy on the scale also.
Yes. Yeah, 5 minutes left, and he made it.
What championship medal, though, from Adesanya after a tough round 2 to take control of this fight in rounds 3 and 4.
But we got a minute left. If Pereira can make something big happen here. And now he seems to have, look, he's pressing on the gas a little bit. Big jab. Oh! Woo. And Izzy's trying to clinch now because he felt the danger. He was going forward.
Nice knee to the body.
But these are the ones, this is what he was doing early in the fight when they got to the clinch. Digging knees, punching to the body, trying to make the champion pay for getting close. Pereira actually moved him into a single. He's tired. And he was starting to recover, so Adesanya put him right back in that grappling position.
Izzy loads up on the elbow over the top. Just misses. Waning seconds here, round 4. Down, 5 to go. Adesanya 5 minutes away from remaining the UFC standard at 185 pounds. 5th and final round.
It seems like we're looking at 3-1 pretty comfortably for the champion. But the danger is still there with this guy.
Oh, nice left to the body. And now he knows he doesn't have to fight another round after this. He can empty the tank.
Yeah, he's gonna fight hard.
Right hand through.
Pereira can land when he throws. He just has not been able to keep up the pace of Adesanya.
And of course, there's always that inherent risk. The more offense you throw, the more likely you are to get countered.
And caught in the clinch, right? So every time he gets here, long periods of time of passing.
Kamal Usman certainly didn't sit on his lead against Leon Edwards. Big leg kick for Pineda, backs Adesanya.
That was a check.
That was a check.
He checked the kick, and it hurt Izzy's leg.
He checked the kick, and it hurt the champion's leg. Oh, no, he tripped himself.
Yeah, so just sort of a wayward step or so, it appeared, by Adesanya.
Yeah, that's all it is. He looks fine in his motions.
He does.
Pereira's had his most success to the body tonight.
Oh!
Here's that left hook!
He hurt him bad!
Oh, and now a right! Adesanya's on one of those! Two more! Down goes the champion! Pereira trying to close the show! That'll do it!
He did it! He did it again!
Alex Pereira, the undisputed middleweight champion!
Oh my
I don't believe
He
it!
did it again!
Oh my goodness!
He did it again!
He did it again!
Wow!
In the final round!
He did it the last time in the third round. He did it again. Every time he hit Adesanya, Adesanya was uncomfortable.
It's when he got to the point where he knew he could empty the tank.
The power of this guy.
The power. Preposterous power.
Pandemonium at Madison Square Garden. Disappointment for Adesanya.
A new world champion.
Bro, in 4 fights.
In 4 fights.
In
Is that
4
a
UFC
record?
fights.
Is that a record?
Izzy was very close. Because the year he was the champion, or interim.
This
Wow.
fight replay is brought to you by Sweet Sweat. Check out their website, sportsresearch.com.
So Izzy's against the cage. He pops him with the jab, the
Oh, it
right
was the right
hand.
hand. Yeah, it was the right hand.
It stung him a little bit.
Oh,
and
it
then
was
the uppercut. The uppercut stung him.
Oh,
That's
it
the
was
left
that
hook.
one, the left
That
hook
one.
again.
And then another one. And then
Oh,
that
my
right hand.
goodness.
He's in big trouble there. And then again.
Joe, I mean, he was hurt bad. You could have stopped this a long time ago. Mark Goddard gave him a ton of time.
He gave him all the time, but look, he's not even looking. Oh my goodness.
Adesanya, though, with an immediate protest.
Yeah, I mean, he's a champion. I can see why he's protesting.
Joe,
But
look how
man,
short that hook is.
oh, it's
Look at how short that left hook
that
is.
power is beautiful.
This dude is crazy.
Look, there's no doubt he was in deep, deep trouble. Could you make the argument that you should put the champ out? Maybe.
Oh, my goodness.
But the way he's moving, it looked like he was gone.
Look at Glover.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 1 second of the 5th round. Declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Alex Pereira!
Heavyweight title eliminator, and the current champion, Jamal Hill, on the men with that Achilles injury. One of the more interested observers here tonight. Jan Blachowicz, the former champion, in red. Alex Pereira is in yellow. Co-main event is underway. Early shot.
Right away. Wow.
You didn't expect it to be this early. I didn't expect Jan to take him down this quickly, or at least try. It's very important for Paul time to try to defend this takedown.
Glover Teixeira talks repeatedly about how strong Pereira is in the clinch on the ground.
Oh, he's got a guillotine.
He's got a standing guillotine.
Oh,
that looks tight.
it looks pretty tight, but Jan seems pretty calm. Yeah, Jan seems pretty calm there. Jan said he looked forward to testing his stand-up. Right away he goes to the shot. Now he's got a better bite on the leg. He's got a high crotch with his head outside.
Well, if you watch the Countdown show and you see Jan's training footage, it was a lot of 1-2 shot, 1-2 shot. It was a lot of emphasis on the takedown. They know that is not Pereira's strong point.
Pereira's doing a really good job of balancing to this point. But if you're Alex Pereira, you want to attack the left hand of Jan Blachowicz, not allow him to get his hands locked around your leg, and it seems like that's what he's doing right now.
He's also attacking the calf. You notice that he's using those heel kicks to attack the calf.
That was something Leon Just one of the hands he would grab.
That's impressive. Blachowicz able to stay committed and gets Pereira down.
And he gets it early.
Pereira actually did a good job of keeping the pressure up the butt, but Jan just traveled, and now Jan has a body triangle.
Pereira's going to try to stand up here, but it's very difficult to do that. Oh, he's on the chin. This is a terrible, terrible spot for Pereira.
Pereira's got to grab a hand. It just keeps getting worse.
Career wins by submission for the BJJ black belt. Blachowicz coming in.
Terrible spot for Pereira early in the fight.
Yes, it is. Pereira did a good job, though, of attacking the hands and not falling victim to that submission. But now that he's got that choke hand of Blachowicz, he's got a better opportunity to stay safe. From here, he feels like he wants to stand up. Blachowicz is starting to fall off the side. So just start to take the right shoulder back towards it. If he takes his right shoulder back towards his hip, Joe, he will allow Pereira to fall off the table. It's like a table. If you turn that table sideways, everything falls off the table. And right now, he's got to just dip that right shoulder. Well, Blachowicz is recovering.
Yeah, Blachowicz adjusted, and now he's fully on the back.
Now he's got the back full.
Pick the shots, good. Pick the shots, please, good.
Well-placed shot by Blachowicz.
But every time Blachowicz is almost falling off, it'll be up to Pereira to kind of shift the shoulder a little bit. Let him fall.
Blachowicz, as yet, unable to work that arm under the chin. He's got 4 career rear naked chokes.
Watch your fingers, watch your fingers.
Put 2 hands on the right hand. If you're Pereira, grab 2 hands on that one and start to pull down. Pull Blachowicz like that. Start to pull towards the mat and let it fall off. Now tripod. If you're Pereira. Now he's in trouble a little bit now. He waited.
And Jan is adjusting. He's going to flatten him out.
Pereira's doing a good job defending. Jan's doing a great job of controlling him.
Well, you got to think the bulk of the training camp was spent defending a lot of these positions alongside Glover Teixeira. Pereira holding up so far under 30 seconds in round 1.
Pereira's doing a good job of defending, but Jan is draining him here.
I mean, he literally has him almost off. It's a shoulder shrug, Jim. Joe, we call it swimming in wrestling, right? Like you take one shoulder back and then you take it forward, and it will make the guy fall off of you. But that may be a little bit higher level for Pereira, right? A guy that wants to be standing. He just knows how to survive from there. And he did.
10-9 Blachowicz after 1. Benefits, there is something for everyone. Head over to UFCFightClub.com now to sign up for the new UFC Fight Club.
And Jan Blachowicz won that first round, but that's not normal for Jan, right? Jan's not a grappler. He's not a guy that wants to be taking people down constantly. So let's see if he can hold up wrestling Pereira for the next 10 minutes.
A lot of energy expended on both sides. Nice low kick there from Blachowicz.
Yeah, from both men. And Blachowicz has outstanding low kicks.
Blachowicz said he just lost concentration late in that fight against Magomed Ankalaev. Pereira working off the jab now. Blachowicz did acknowledge he doesn't have the speed he had at 35, but still has realized a lot of success late in his career, including a world title after age 35.
Yeah, I don't know that he's lost any speed. I mean, he might be saying that, but boy, when you watch his fights, he looks just as fast as ever. And there's that low kick. He comes so sneaky. He doesn't turn the hips over, and he gets a lot of power.
This should be a caution for Pereira. The moment his back starts to get close to the octagon, he should be circling back to the center. The corner of Pereira believes that Jan isn't moving the same.
Jan caught him with that left hook. He caught him with the right hand as well.
Yeah, huge welts on that lead leg of Blachowicz, but...
Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful job. Exchange levels there by Poland's Blachowicz. Now 2 for 4 on his takedowns. The Pereira corner feels like Blachowicz is fatigued. As such, that takedown useful.
That was a beautiful takedown by Jan. He got to the hips, beat Poatan. Poatan had landed some strikes. So for Jan, it was lull him into believing they were going to be striking. Level change, got to the hips before Pereira could even make the takedown attempt hard for Jan Blachowicz.
Poatan just landed a very good elbow from his back. And he can land those off his back and cut Blachowicz.
We have seen Pereira defend the back very effectively. So if I'm him, I'm getting my feet at the hips, pushing back to the octagon side and giving my back, and even if I need to, but being aware of the body triangle. But I cannot spend the rest of this round on my back here.
Pereira trying to leverage the fence here. Mark Goddard giving the athletes plenty of time to work.
And if Pereira can get up, this would really wear on Jan. Because I tend to agree with the Pereira corner. Jan is a little bit tired now. But so is Alex.
He's almost up. But he's up. Phenomenal job by Pereira. That's huge.
Massive for Pereira. But he's got to try to find an underhook now if he wants to get back to the center. Blachowicz doing a really good job of controlling the right underhook, using his head to break the posture of Alex Pereira.
And there was a solid knee to the body by Blachowicz as well.
So how you trying to break away here, DC, if you're Alex Pereira?
Trying to get to that underhook I was speaking about a second ago. He's hanging on to the overtie there, but he isn't a good enough wrestler. There it is. Gets it under, or do that. He took the head and moved him in the direction.
Oh. Big, deep breath and reset from Blachowicz. Pereira now lands to the body.
I mean, the egg on the leg of Blachowicz is crazy. Pereira's kicks are nuts, man.
Just a couple, right?
And that body punch that he throws, that body jabs to set up the left hook. It's exactly what he did to Sean Strickland. Blachowicz looks tired, man.
Exhausted.
That's all that wrestling. That's not normal for him.
And we are fighting at altitude. Alex Pereira trying to take control late in round 2. Jab from Pereira now to the body.
But this is where Pereira gets himself in trouble, though. When he gets you hurt, he just starts to throw. And he forgets about the defense.
Oh!
That's why at a sign you hurt him. He's got to be careful.
Jan looks like he's in trouble, though. Big, deep breaths from Jan.
Oh, he looks exhausted.
Big right hand late in the round. Final round, Jan Blachowicz, a picture of exhaustion on the stool, really couldn't get his breathing under control. 5 minutes now to decide it. Blachowicz trying to check that offering. Could be equal parts altitude and approach in terms of the fatigue for Blachowicz.
I mean, that left leg is disgusting. Look at that welt on that thing.
Over 4,000 feet above sea level here in Salt Lake City. And being honest, like compared to last year's event, the athletes have handled the altitude much better this year. We saw much less fatigue. People have prepped themselves to fight here.
Good sequence for Blachowicz, punctuated by a body kick.
Again, he goes to that leg.
Yeah, that's 2 of them that have actually landed.
He's just beating that leg up.
Oh. And Pereira has been here for over 2 weeks training, prepping for the altitude, and it's showing. I mean, every time he lands a kick, that swelling just gets bigger.
I would tend to agree with the champ Jamal Hill. He believes if Jan Blachowicz can't get a takedown, he might be finished here. Lands the left hand a couple times.
Good shot.
Poatan biding his time, 3.5 minutes to go. Anybody's fight.
Much more patient. As I was saying when he had Jan Herter on the side of the octagon, very reminiscent of the Adesanya situation. Adesanya's leg was beat. He was hurt, and he landed that nasty right hand that ended Pereira. Pereira's got to be very careful when he gets Jan hurt.
Blachowicz is beating up that left leg of Pereira,
yeah,
too.
He is.
Yeah, Blachowicz has realized success in this round. Sometimes the visuals aren't great, but he's had a good couple minutes.
Jan has landed some good combinations. It just feels like Jan has to take a moment, get a break, then explode, and then take a moment. He's gonna have to sustain some offense if he wants to win this round in this fight.
Coach Dean Thomas, talk to me.
First off, I gotta say, man, I am so surprised how good Alex looks right now in this third round. But if Blachowicz wants to slow him down, he has to do that. He's got to start faking shots so he can get some respect. He's already got respect from the takedown, but he's got to start faking shots so maybe he can come up with a cleaner punch.
Left hand connection by Blachowicz. Pereira attacks the lead leg effectively yet again. Poatan would appear to be the fresher fighter here late.
And perhaps that speaks to him not cutting weight, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Blachowicz ain't making $185.
No, he's a big, tough, sturdy dude. Very dense-looking guy, Blachowicz. But like you guys said, Blachowicz is having moments in this round. This is by no means a runaway round for Alex Pereira.
And Blachowicz can knock you out with an arm punch.
Yeah.
I mean, he almost doesn't need that left leg to generate knockout power.
I think he might be so tired, though.
Look at that, shin to shin.
Nice jab by Pereira. Oh!
He stung him with that one. Jan acknowledged it. He got hurt by that one.
Glover Teixeira wants combinations from Poatan.
Good left hook by Poatan. And that jab to the body is money.
Blachowicz got caught on the way in.
Blachowicz, though, still looking for that big shot. Landed a good left hook inside.
Pereira with another jab. Under a minute now to decide it. Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje waiting in the wings.
And there, Jan went shin to shin with him again. Oh, no. There it goes.
Wow.
One takedown with 40 seconds left.
Largely a striking round in which both men had their moments. Late takedown here for Blachowicz. See what he can do with it. Blachowicz trying to make an impact with some of these strikes late.
The takedown is good, but there's no damage.
I was right you in there. He's got to do something with it.
I'm not sure that takedown even factors into the scoring, right? That's an effective striking round. And we'll see who the judges preferred. Alex Pereira and Jan Blachowicz go the full 15 minutes here at altitude in Salt Lake City.
Let's take a look at some of the action here. Here's a nice jab from Blachowicz. There's a head kick from Pereira that just glanced off the forehead. Pereira with a long jab. Nice jab by Blachowicz. Another jab, that was a stinging jab by Alex. And here's one of the takedowns. I believe that was in the final round.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Derek Cleary scores the contest, 29-28, Pereira. Junichiro Kamijo scores the contest, 29-28, Blachowicz. And Rob McCarthy scores the contest, 29-28, for the winner by split decision, Alex Pereira.
Okay, gentlemen, you both understand the rules you're fighting. Go list limit at all times, keep yourself protected. When I say stop, you stop. If you want to touch, do it now. God bless.
Oh, man.
My goodness. Oh, my goodness.
These guys have not taken their eyes off each other the whole time.
That's the most intense stare down I've ever seen.
So as soon as this
Wow,
fight
this is
begins,
intense.
Jamal Hill will vacate the UFC light heavyweight title. And we will crown a new champion. Will it be Yuri Prochazka in the red or Alex Pereira in the yellow? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 available online and in stores now. Your championship main event is underway.
I mean, the stance switching and all the different angles Yuri Prochazka gives you. It's crazy. He's got Alex backing up already. Look for Alex to get out those leg kicks. He kicked me the other day low like that, Joe. It hurt so bad. And he wasn't even kicking me hard.
Well, he doesn't even turn the hips over, which is so scary, because you don't see it coming.
Prochazka has worked really hard on stabilizing that injured shoulder, strengthening the supporting muscles. He says it's still a little bit tight.
The awkwardness of the angles that Prochazka's shots come at is so hard to prepare for. Because it's so different than anything they teach you. Look at that. That's what we're talking about. I mean, crazy power.
Cannot take too many of those.
You can't. I mean, Jan found out about it, and Jan's made out of bricks. In both fights, he compromised Izzy's left leg. Quick.
Yuri said he did not fight well in the fight against Glover Teixeira. He said that he can be so much better. He said expect him to be better tonight. Oh, his leg's already hurt, Joe.
It's already hurt.
It's already hurt.
It's a real problem, that kick. And he does it better than anyone in the world. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness.
He doesn't even show you that he's going to do it.
Yeah, he's already got that leg beat up, man.
Touched it 4
It's already
times.
in real trouble. It's already wobbly. And it's already swollen. That is crazy.
And there's a stance switch from Yuri Prochazka. 2 minutes gone by round 1.
Look at the bruise on the back of his leg already.
The thing is, as long as this is a striking exchange, you have to understand, although Prochazka has ridiculous power, no one is more skillful than Pereira. He's so slick, and he just gets credited for his power, but it's his technique and his craftiness that's unexpected. And again, he gets it.
Yuri's trying to take him down. That smarter Yuri. Getting on the single leg, pushing him up against the octagon side. Pereira's got a guillotine.
He's deep on that.
Yeah, that's tight. Yuri's got to adjust this. He can't just sit in there. Yeah. Oh, no, he's okay. He doesn't have his hands locked. Yeah. Great job by Yuri.
Early takedown for Prochazka.
Now, we got to remember, Prochazka has a submission advantage. I mean, he did submit Glover Teixeira, which is incredible. Glover's one of the best submission artists in MMA. This is not, in any way, shape, or form, where Pereira wants to be.
Yeah, while there has been ground evolution, this is certainly more Prochazka's world. Under 2 minutes, round 1. Yep.
And it's early and they're dry.
And I just love that, how smart Yuri is to do this, right? Because, like you said, John, he has improved. But there's still a lot of learning to do for Alex Pereira, especially when he's doing what he's doing on the feet. If you're Yuri Prochazka, you have to do something different.
So far, good defense by Pereira.
Yep, controlling posture, minimizing damage.
But now it's in a much worse position. He's flattened out.
Pereira working defensively right in front of his corner. Glover Teixeira.
But we have to remember, this is exactly what happened in the Jan Blachowicz fight. He defended well. And he has a fantastic coach in Glover Teixeira, who's really dedicated his time to learning that ground game, learning that defense. Oh, big shots from Prochazka.
One thing that Pereira does on the ground is he doesn't really take chances. He tries to just stay safe, hold you in tight, pull you close, and just let the time run out.
Now he's getting back up his feet, which is huge.
Could be huge, you're right. Oh, a nice right hand from Pereira. Now Prochazka advances.
He's going to kick his leg again.
Oh, nice uppercut from Prochazka late in the round, but the leg kicks could have been enough for Pereira to get ahead. Pay-per-view. All right, here we go, round two. Alex Pereira, center of the octagon in yellow. Yuri Prochazka in red. Left hand got home for Prochazka early round two.
Prochazka with that very unorthodox style. He switched to southpaw now. He'll go back and forth, equally effective from both sides. And it said early on that he wanted to beat Pereira at his own game in the striking, but that changed quick.
But when you think about 4 of those leg kicks, you realize you can barely push off of your lead leg.
Right.
You start to reevaluate how you want to approach the fight. And good for Yuri to recognize it early enough to give himself an opportunity to win the first round.
A lot of nuance, though, to what Prochazka's doing, right? A lot of feints. Giving Pereira things to think about, backing him up. But man, that leg just threw it there.
Yuri won't stop throwing. Yuri's going to continue to fight the entire time. As long as he has an opportunity, he'll keep working.
Good jab from Alex Pereira. And now he attacks the body.
And he hit the leg again and again. It's so slick the way he does that. And Yuri's having a hard time stepping off on it already.
Yeah, he is. You know, Yuri was starting to kind of play around, but it's hard for him to do that from the conventional stance because Alexis keeps throwing that leg kick. Oh, nice left hook.
Oh, and a right hand for Prochazka backs Pereira up. Knee to the body for Yuri.
Oh, big shot by Prochazka.
Oh, yes.
Oh, now Pereira returns fire and lands. Knee to the body for Prochazka.
Yeah, Yuri's got him hurt. Yuri's got him hurt. That's what Yuri needs to do in the stand-up. Just make it real dirty and ugly.
Yeah, and pressure. Keep him up against the cage. Keep thinking about those takedowns.
Big reset and deep breath from the former middleweight champ, Alex Pereira. Coach Dean Thomas, what do you have, sir?
Yeah, Joe just hit that right on the head. The whole first round, Prochazka, what he was doing was he was faking the shot, and Alex would just back up and slightly back up. But now what he did was he backed him up into the fence where he had no space to move. So now he has to use his defense to block, to either defend the punch or defend the takedown. That's why he's able to get them hands off. If he keeps Alex up against the fence, he's going to have a lot more success faking the takedown and coming up with strikes.
Good left hook there from Pereira, and now a knee to the body.
Pereira waits too much on his takedown defense. If you're Yuri, step to the front with that right leg, get your hands locked, bear hug him, and use your size to try to drag him to the mat.
Yuri's left leg is already horribly bruised.
And that's usually when Yuri initiates the clinch, after he takes a real hard leg kick.
Both fighters able to land leg kicks in that exchange.
Oh, nice job by Yuri.
It's a big right hand. Oh! The counter from Pereira gets home!
Mistake by the right hand.
Big elbows! That is going to do it! Pereira! Welcome to the history books! And new UFC light heavyweight champion, Poatan!
I thought Pereira was making a mistake by elbow. It looked like he was going to get taken down.
Wow.
And then Yuri must have fell back. I couldn't see it at this angle.
Mark
Wow.
Goddard all over it. Alex Pereira, the 9th two-division champion in UFC history.
My immediate thought was that was a little early.
A little fast, it felt like to me. I'm not going to lie to you. Because Yuri got up quick.
He got up quick, and
he looked
disappointed.
Yeah, he looked very disappointed. You don't want to take nothing from Alex, but boy.
So Alex Pereira, in just his 7th UFC fight, has realized world titles in 2 divisions.
Incredible. Incredible. 11 fights, 2 world titles. Crazy. So here he lands a right hand.
It's a left hook.
And it's a left hook here from Poatan.
Oh, no, it's a right hand. Left
no,
hook,
that's the left hook that drops
left
him. He hits him with his punches, and then here's the elbows. And he drops and sinks.
Wait.
You're right. You guys are right. Maybe a little premature there.
It's a little early. I mean, I'm not satisfied with that stoppage. I mean, he was definitely hurt. Look, he drops.
Yeah, he was hurt, but I think that was a little quick.
Right hand, and there's the left hook that drops him. He goes down, and here's the elbows. He sinks after the elbows.
He does go back. Right, does he
goes
react?
Down.
Yep, did he react?
I mean, look.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Alex Pereira.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to keep it clean. You may touch gloves if you wish at this time.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
This one is going to be crazy.
Well, UFC 400 might be in 2032, so let us enjoy this main event at UFC 300.
We'll be here, baby.
I mean, this fight card lived up to
my God.
everything it was built to be.
Above and beyond. And we still got this.
All right, here we go. That's Jamal Hill challenger in the black multicolored trunks for the incumbent, the champ, Alex Pereira.
Right away with the outside leg kick. When I was talking to Jamal earlier in the week, he said, while those kicks are different to most, he goes, I have seen him before. I know how to counter him. He hasn't been able to check the first 2.
Inside leg kick now for Hill. Took a lot of discipline and hours for Jamal Hill to get back from that injury this expeditiously.
Unbelievable that he was able to do it. They say it's a 12-month injury. He did it in like 10. But he said he was focused the whole time, just working. When all he could do was lift with his upper body, that's what he did. When he was able to use his whole body, he went back to work and he got it done.
Nice body kick. And
ooh, good right hand by Jamal over the top.
And that's one of those strikes, right? Jamal lunges into it. He's got great accuracy for his shots.
And real one-punch knockout power. And he's also similarly built, long and tall.
Pereira in that usual upright stance. About 2 minutes gone by round 1.
That was a solid one.
But what's great for Jamal is that he's a southpaw. So Pereira's not just popping that kick out there as easily as he does to conventional fighters.
Right, he's got to do it off the switch.
Hill goes high. Pereira saw it coming.
And Pereira will stab that jab to the body and use it to set up the left hook.
Yeah, you better not start to reach down for that jab to the body. We saw him do that with Sean Strickland.
Hill trying to get that left hand going. Nice job mixing up the weaponry by Pereira. That lead leg of Pereira, very active when it comes to checking those kicks.
The hit is pressing. He's pressing forward now.
Stop. Continue.
Please, get out of here.
Big early knockdown for Peloton.
Oh my goodness.
Jamal has it, and still Alex Pereira maintains the throne.
My goodness. My goodness. My goodness.
This guy right here.
My goodness.
Wow.
What a killer.
He just gave him no pause. I'm okay. 10 seconds later,
He literally pushed him aside like, don't touch me. Don't stop this. I'm killing this dude.
Oh my God. But you saw it. He lost respect with Jamal, so he started to really press.
My God. Look at this.
Oh, they're giving him
Glover
black
Teixeira just gave him his black belt.
See, I never understand this stuff.
I don't get
There
it
was no
either.
grappling.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Give it to him. Maybe he's going to give it to him anyway, but
He's the every belt champion.
yeah, he's
At
whatever
this
the
point,
hell
right?
he
I mean,
needs.
This dude just knocked out Jamal Hill in the first round.
And he made it look easy.
You could see, though, Joe, when he lost respect for the power coming back in his direction.
Yes. He lost
Because he got
respect.
more aggressive.
Not just for the power, but the skill level. The skill level was very
You
different.
could see it. You could see when he said, okay, I'm going to go get him.
All that, the awkward movement just doesn't work when you're dealing with a guy who's so good at kickboxing. Let's see it again here. So he caught it on the nuts. Herb says stop. He's like, no, get out of here.
And he just goes, it's a straight right? Oh, no, it's a left hook again.
Boom, boom.
It must be jarring, the power that he hits you with.
Look at that.
Look at the eyes roll back. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, he broke Francis Ngannou's record by a significant amount in the power cube punch.
Oh,
he had
goodness.
190,000 in the power cube punch.
Well, and he's not even throwing full throttle. It's location, it's technique. This dude, man,
John,
I'm running out of superlatives.
John, he's knocking people out when he's not even hitting them clean. That one, he hits Jamal, right? Can we run that back one more time, guys? He hits Jamal. Sure, it lands, right? But it's not like his whole fist is making contact.
Right.
That right hand that Max Holloway landed made complete contact with Justin Gaethje's face. Alex Pereira, I mean, he's like shovel, hook, uppercut this, and he knocks your eyes in the back of your head. It's unbelievable the power that this man possesses.
And he won't even hit his 3-year UFC anniversary of being on this roster until November. We've talked about rapid rises.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 14 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Alex Pereira.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to have a clean fight. Touch gloves and let's do this.
Those gentlemen just stared through each other for 4.5 minutes, and Peloton didn't even blink.
Well, he's using magic.
Oh! Yuri was taking, when the music was playing, Yuri was up there standing like the Ultimate Warrior. You remember the Ultimate Warrior used to plow up? Yuri was taking in all the spirits. It was awesome.
4:55, the official time on that stare down.
Essentially a full round.
All right, here we go. Undisputed UFC light heavyweight championship on the line. Gold gloves on both sides. Prochazka in red. Multicolored trunks, we'll call them blue for Pereira.
Hands up high for Pereira.
Yuri starting southpaw. Struggled with the kicks last time. Problem with this, though, is if he starts southpaw and Pereira beats up that outside leg, then he can't change, and he'll be forced to stay conventional.
He went back to conventional right away. I mean, his right hand is the big power weapon. Oh, he looked for a left hook there. Oh, he's ready to press right away.
Oh, nice straight jab by Pereira.
Yuri thought about level changing right there. That's very smart by Prochazka.
Pereira working on both legs early on.
Let's see what adjustments, if any, both of these guys make, because they've had a chance to feel each other out and fight before, and that's just such a different thing going into a second fight. There's a big left hook, big left hook.
Yuri better be careful.
Yeah, you can't take too many of those.
No.
That jab is powerful, too.
That's one of his better strikes that nobody talks about. He throws that jab to the body, and then when your hands start to drop is when he comes over the top with that left hook.
And that's what he did with Strickland.
Nice.
Nice entry and connection by Prochazka. Big right hand on the return by Poatan.
Strong low kick. That one hurt him.
Quick 2 minutes off the round 1 clock.
And because these two are so powerful, you just wonder, like, when one lands, could this fight be done?
Another low kick.
Starting to pile up for the champion.
He catches you when you forget they're coming. And there's no tell. Oh. Alex is putting some steam behind these shots.
Yuri needs to get some respect.
A lot of feints and movement from Prochazka, as we have come to expect.
Yuri looks a little tentative. I think he's been stung. He got hit again with that left. Oh, he almost landed a left hook of his own.
There's that Pereira jab to the body.
Yuri's in close, exactly where he wants to be. The last time he took him down, he did a really good job of mixing up his wrestling, giving Alex too much to think about and defend. Right now, he's in that chest-to-chest, 50-50 position. He's got to keep that left under up as he tries to work to his takedown position.
Nice knee up the middle by Pereira.
Yeah, Pereira working the body well here in the clinch.
Yuri's got his hands locked, that seat belt, all the way to the far hip of Pereira. He's got to step in front with his left leg to try to rotate him down to the ground.
Short shots land for Pereira, coming up on a minute to go, round 1.
The grip strength of Pereira, the way he's grabbing a hold of that wrist. Nice knee by Yuri.
Pereira able to gain some separation late in the round. Right back to work.
The problem with the power of Pereira is Yuri can't have that same sort of reckless style because the consequences are too great.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem, right?
Right.
You cannot make a mistake because when you do, he hurts you too bad.
He's already hurt that leg very bad.
Now here's the difference. How discouraging is this for Prochazka, considering he won the first round last time?
Oh! Huge knockdown right on the gut of round 1. For round 2, we will see the extent to which Prochazka has recovered.
Stop the fight, Herb Dean.
I mean, my goodness. My goodness. My goodness. Look at it. They shouldn't have let him stand up.
No, put him sitting.
My goodness.
It is Poaton's world in the UFC in 2024.
My God.
This guy, man.
He is something special, man. You know, imagine before his debut when we were talking about him.
You were so high on the guy, I was like, Joe, you're lying. He can't be that good. He is. He actually is.
You, man, there's something special.
He just popped his toe back in place.
Yeah. Well, he fought against Jamal Hill with a broken toe. I mean, this dude is something special. And, you know, he's been talking about going up to heavyweight. I say let him go. Let's see. He hurt his toe, apparently. I guess he did it on that high kick. Let's take a look at here it is.
I mean, switch kick.
Bam. Yup. He hurt his toe on Yuri's head.
Stop the fight.
Right.
It's over, man.
Right.
He's not defending himself. Switch kick. And he didn't even catch him clean.
Well,
caught him with his foot.
He broke his toe, I think. Look, he's adjusting his toe now. His toe's really jacked up. He's standing over there walking on his toe and adjusting it.
Oh.
He might have hurt himself. I mean, that's crazy.
What a head kick.
I mean, this guy is just something special.
You know what's crazy? He's finishing Yuri Prochazka, who finishes everybody else.
Yeah, and he's finishing them easy. Like, Yuri didn't even threaten him in that fight. There was no moment in that fight where he had him rocked. In the first fight, he had his moments, but Alex adjusted. And Yuri still had to deal with that power. That power is just something out of this world. It's so different than anybody else's. All the little nuances, the mistakes that you can make, you can get hit a little bit and roll with it. You can't do any of that with that guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 13 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Alex Poaton Pereira!
Understand the rules you're fighting, but listen to me at all times, keep yourself protected. When I say stop, you stop. If you want to touch, do it now. God bless.
Well, hopefully Khalil Roundtree Jr. got in a good warm-up because feels like he's been in the octagon for 20 minutes
that
waiting.
Stare down alone was so intense. Neither guy took their eyes off each other, and Poaton didn't even blink. he never blinked. He never blinked.
It's crazy. When you interview him, he does that too when they're translating to you. Just stares at you. He's awesome.
Here we go. Main event for the light heavyweight title. Interesting early fight decision there by Poaton. Left-hand connection by Roundtree Jr.
Khalil seemed pretty calm in there.
Calm and technical.
Yep.
And that's how he fights. He's prepared.
Size discrepancy is pronounced. That left hand is active early from Roundtree Jr.
How big of a deal is it, Joe, that by being a southpaw, it eliminates those low calf kicks that Pereira uses so frequently?
But he's good off the front leg with it as well. He hides it just as well. It's just different. But it is a different thing. He struggled in the past with southpaws and kickboxing. It's a totally different look. But it does open up the big body kick. There it is. It opens up the big body kick from the right leg.
Big left hand by Khalil.
Khalil's very fast. Fast and fleet of foot. It's not just speed with the strikes. It's how quickly he moves in and out. And that's the advantage of being the smaller man.
And calm in combat. About a minute gone by in round 1. Nice right hand counter by Poaton.
Beautiful right hand. This is a dangerous game. There it is again.
Yep.
He's so sneaky with that.
Couple real good ones early to that lead right leg of Roundtree Jr. 3 minutes to go, round 1.
A little short with the punches.
Yep, Poatan rolling well with it.
Khalil can't get trapped against the cage. He's got to have the ability to move backwards as well as side to side. He really wants to stay right here out in the open.
Yes, he does. He wants to have the ability to explode, but on his own terms.
And there's that back kick that we were talking about. And again, powerful with the switch kick to the low calf.
He throws that calf kick after he throws high. When you stop and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I just barely caught that high kick, he goes to that outside low kick.
And there's no movement of the shoulder, so you don't see it coming.
Right hand got through for Roundtree Jr. as part of that combination.
Yeah, but they're barely getting through, right? They're not coming in clean and catching them hard.
You see that, Joe? You saw it, he did it again. High kick, outside low kick.
But Khalil anticipated it that time.
Yes, he did.
Dean Thomas, go ahead.
So we always talk about taking the center of the cage. I think Khalil needs to get past the center of the cage because he's coming up just short with them punches. If he can push Poatan back to the fence, Poatan can't use space to defend them punches, and he's coming in fast. I think he needs to push Poatan back before he extends them punches.
That's a hard thing to do, right? When Pereira is so comfortable standing in your face.
Ooh. That right hand appeared to be a pretty significant connection for the challenger.
I like this from Khalil. He needs to be a little bit unorthodox. If you're just traditional, Pereira's seen that at the highest level.
Right now we've seen no kicks from Khalil, which is interesting because he's a big kicker. But this is just boxing so far, boxing and footwork. And there's that speed we were talking about. He's so quick at closing the gap, but he can't give that same look too many times.
And I also wonder, how many times can he just explode before he starts to fatigue himself? Because every time he goes, it's a massive explosion from Khalil Roundtree Jr.
And this is his first championship fight, and it's at altitude.
Yeah.
There it is again. That one buckled him.
Left hand is there for Roundtree Jr.
It's just the dangers of standing in front of him are so grave.
You know, Roundtree at some point is going to have to be stern in the fact that he's not backing up, because that is going to make you tired if you back up the entire fight.
Well, he's breathing heavy already.
For Roundtree Jr. to make him twitchy, and certainly Roundtree Jr. with some good movement in round one. This Poatan intensity is just nuts.
It's nuts, and as DC was saying, Khalil has to expend a lot of energy to explode. And you saw him tired already at the end of the first.
There he goes, John Wood saying control the entire round right here. Don't back up. He wants him on the center.
Not a ton of mustard on that left hand, but it connected.
Ooh. No kicks again for Khalil so far, which is very unusual.
No body kicks for Pereira either, though.
Oh, there's a good right hook by Khalil.
Yes.
He's getting pressed up against the cage. He's got to get out of there.
He's got to watch that left hook, man.
He's got to watch everything.
Yeah, it's deadly.
He's got to watch that high kick as well.
Some scorecards out there suggestive that Roundtree Jr. won that first round. At the very least, he's gotten more done than recent title challengers, Yuri Prochazka and Jamal Hill. Beautiful right-hand counter from Poatan.
Yeah, he stung him with that.
Poatan starting to find the range.
With the left hook.
He hit him with the left hook. One thing Pereira does very well, he intimidates you with his presence also. He's very big in front of you without ever giving you space to try and control the action.
Leg kicks increasingly starting to become a factor.
He thought about a kick there.
Threw a kick.
Yep.
Yeah. That leg kick is so dangerous because it takes away your movement and then you're a sitting duck.
Roundtree Jr. with a cut on the bridge of his nose. Looked like maybe it was sustained in sparring during training camp and reopened tonight.
Yeah, he definitely had that yesterday.
Nice jab by Pereira. Under 3 minutes here in round 2 of a possible 5.
He's just coming short with those counters. Just a little bit, it's not quite getting to him. And he's bleeding, out of his nose now.
As yet, does not seem as though Pereira has been really impacted by any of these strikes.
He's been able to avoid the vast majority of them, or take him on his shoulders like that. He kind of makes him skim off of him.
Roundtree Jr. landing at just a 24% clip thus far, 50% for Poatan. That right hand got through to the ear of Pereira. Nice shot by Roundtree Jr.
Stung him again on the calf.
One thing Roundtree can do, at times when Pereira gets you hurt, he will forget about defense and go into kill mode. And that presents opportunities.
Khalil's right leg is compromised. You start to see him moving on it funny. He's trying to hide it, but those calf kicks have taken a toll. See when he moves in these transitions?
Yes.
There's a little bit of awkwardness from that. Oh!
Big right hand connection by Roundtree Jr. Pereira seemingly has recovered.
Because Alex got overzealous.
And he went for
that high kick, yep, and got caught. On the return by Khalil. Khalil should know now he can hurt him. One thing about Pereira is he can be hurt. And the one thing he does do is if he does get hit with something good, he wants to get it back, even if he is hurt. So he does put himself in danger.
Especially with these little gloves.
Yep.
Which is a different game than the kickboxing game.
There it is, combination just as John Wood asked for. The challenger has had moments in both round 1 and now round 2.
Good right hand by Alex.
Yeah, it was.
Straight on the nose. Oh, high kick.
We gotta fight through 10. Round 3.
Pereira's corner's telling him he needs to be more responsible defensively. They recognize the dangers now. Told him lay off the high kicks. John Wood was very happy with what Khalil Roundtree Jr. has done.
Yeah, other than perhaps some of that damage sustained to that lead leg, John Wood's got to really like what has happened through 2.
He tagged him again. Khalil's got him backing up.
Body kick now for Roundtree Jr.
Khalil has power in those kicks.
Yeah, I don't think Pereira loved that body shot.
No, he didn't. Khalil should go back there. That was a weird reaction by Alex. They wanted more calf kicks from Pereira. He hasn't done it so far.
Well, Khalil has most certainly got Alex's respect.
Oh. Good punch to the body once again by Roundtree Jr. About a minute gone by round 3.
And that was so important, getting respect from a guy like Pereira. When a guy knocks people out the way that he has done, they start to feel like they're invincible. You got to make them respect you, and right now, Khalil Roundtree has done exactly that.
Ooh.
That kind of glanced off his head. It wasn't a devastating blow, but it's there.
A lot of movement, a lot of feints.
what's giving Pereira problems is he can't throw combinations. It's the longer he stays in tight, Khalil just throws things really hard, and it's making him recognize he's got to get back to space where he can start the exchanges. So it's all one and done for Alex.
It's also the speed.
Yeah.
Khalil's speed is extraordinary. Oh, there's a clean right hand by Alex.
And a nice jab to follow it up from the champ.
Ooh, nice jab again. Good left hook by Khalil. He's going to the body as well.
Hadn't done that really until this round.
He checked that one. He's seeing that low kick now. Oh, that one went clean. Again. Oof. And they just compromise your movement.
$17,000 plus here at Delta Center.
That buckled him.
Yeah, that was another good one. That one was really good.
Yeah, he's having a hard time on that leg now.
It's trying not to put much weight on it, yeah.
Left hand counter lands for Roundtree.
Roundtree's got to be very careful in these exchanges. If he's fatigued, does a good inside low kick.
Poatan remains focused on forward pressure, closing the distance, lands his jab. Ooh. Partial land with the left hand by Roundtree. Crowd here watching with bated breath as Roundtree Jr. tries to pull off what would be an absolute stunner. Under 90 seconds, round 3.
Oh yeah, we're all on pins and needles here.
Yeah, because
anything can happen at any moment.
Both of these guys can shut their opponent's lights out.
And the reality is Khalil so far has landed the more devastating shots. He dropped him with the right hand, stung him with the head kick.
The singular big shot.
Yes.
But in terms of
overall damage, it's
Pereira's putting it on him.
It's an accumulation.
And that's the thing we have to watch, right? When you watch these fights, when the guy does better than expected, it's hard not, you know, many thought that Pereira would get him out of there.
That was a good kick to the body by Pereira. That might have hurt him.
Oh, he's starting to beat him up. That jab. Seems like Khalil's fading a little bit.
30 seconds to go, round 3. Can Roundtree survive it? That jab is sticking tonight.
He's busted up his face bad, man. And now Khalil's getting wide with his punches. He's got to reel it back in if he wants to land anything.
Ooh! Strong response in round 3 from the champ. The championship rounds are upon us. Alex Pereira seemingly has more in the tank. We'll see if Khalil Roundtree Jr. can get those hands going. 10 minutes to decide it.
I love the corner to John Wood. Told him, get some respect. He's going to come hard. He thinks that if he extends his combinations, the third shot will get to Pereira. Now he's kicking. Ooh, beautiful jab.
Khalil's attacking. Nice inside low kick, but a good front kick to the body by Alex. And they're exchanging punches here in the center. It seemed like at the end of the third, Alex is starting to break him down.
Yeah, he was starting to melt him a little bit.
Especially towards the end of the round.
And it seemed like in that third round, there was more of those shots to the body. Because Khalil's a southpaw, he can't jab as effectively as he normally does, so he can't go to the body with that jab. He needs to use the front kick up the middle to get to Roundtree. For Khalil, he's got to do what Coach said. Extend those combinations. Try to get to this guy.
And that lead leg of Roundtree Jr. starting to look increasingly mangled. There's another touch by Pereira.
Oh!
He He's hurting him to the body with that
was
front
a
kick.
big jab. Roundtree's eyes just went wide.
There it is again.
And now Roundtree Jr., big-time reactions.
Look at his right eye, man. Oh, it's beat up.
It is each one of those, like, getting hit in the head with a telephone pole.
He's putting it right on that right eye, too, every time. And it's swelling with every shot. Oh.
We just isolated in our monitor a jab that caused that reaction from DC. That was nasty.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
And here's for everybody else. Oh.
Oh!
He hurt him.
He hurt him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Nice right hand from Pereira. And another one, now a knee. Roundtree Jr. throws back, but looks like he's on the ropes.
He's hurt real bad.
Those punches busted him up, but he's still dangerous, Joe.
Roundtree Jr. largely unrecognizable.
Oh my goodness, is that right? Is that right eye?
Something's flapping.
Yeah, it's just cut wide open.
Oh my goodness.
Left hook from Poatan.
This is where Roundtree can punch, though. Pereira's got his hands low, and he's in close now. I mean, he is busted up. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that left eye, right eye, excuse me, is just devastating.
Roundtree Jr. retreats. Poatan sensing the finish under 2 to go, round 4.
Khalil is a master blood.
Oh, my goodness. He is battered.
He can't move well.
He is battered.
He's battered and he's exhausted.
Oh, my goodness.
He's just taking shots now.
Pereira picking his spots wisely. We'll see if Roundtree Jr. can survive the round.
You got to see if Pereira should go to the body. But he's got Roundtree stuck on it.
He should go to the high kick. I mean, Khalil's a sick and duck.
Oh, nice right hand from Pereira, follows
there
up with a left. Ooh, now a connection from Khalil. Oh, uppercut.
My goodness. This is crazy. Look at the blood on Khalil Roundtree.
He's doing his best to try to stay in there, but he's broken.
Yeah, he's beaten down, man.
Nice angle on the knee by Pereira.
Oh, knee up the middle.
Oh, this could be the beginning of the end. Roundtree Jr. hanging tough, throwing back.
Fighting. Oh my goodness.
What hard.
What hard.
What hard, but he just doesn't have much left.
Oh, there it is.
To the
Body
That's
shot.
it.
Right?
That's
That'll
it.
do it.
Body.
That will indeed do it. And still, Alex Pereira reigns supreme.
Wow.
Shama.
I mean, what a champion that guy is.
I mean,
There's blood all over the table in front of John Anik.
Oh, look at my
your
phone.
notes.
Take a picture of this and send it to me, please, Joe. Look at my phone. Oh, my goodness.
Alex Poatan Pereira. 3 light heavyweight title defenses in a span of 7 months.
And what hard by Khalil Roundtree
Yes.
Jr. I mean, he took everything that he could take, as much as his body would carry him, but Alex Pereira is a different kind of beast.
It didn't go perfect for him. This was much more difficult than anyone anticipated. And what did he do? He literally just broke him down. He took his time and broke him down, John. And hey, those punches to the head, Khalil was still fighting. He dug that body shot. That was so
unbelievable.
nasty.
Well, you were calling for it wisely. And we love when the broadcast booth gets splattered with blood, as advertised for the light heavyweight title fight tonight. Some replay, CC.
Boom, that right hand down the pipe, John. Khalil starts to reach because Khalil's a fighter. Alex with another right hand over the top. I mean, he's got him hurt so bad. Roundtree's just not willing to give up. Right hand wraps. Jab. Hurts Roundtree. Pereira gets back forward after him. Another left, a right uppercut. Everything he's hitting him with at this point is just is dire. And then watch this. Uppercut. Hurts Roundtree. And then Pereira just goes down low. Right here. Punch. Boom. Boom. That's it. Roundtree's like, that's it. Those 2 body shots, bam, bam. Uppercut up top. Unbelievable finishing sequence by the champion.
And there is the reaction from the corner. Glover Teixeira front and center. The right-hand man, Plinio Cruz.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Alex Pereira!
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to have a clean fight. Touch gloves at this time.
Kind of shocking how many boos for the champion.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But how do you not appreciate what this guy's
Right,
able to do?
right.
How can you not be a fan?
Yeah, it's insane.
I don't understand it.
Well,
I love Pereira.
I get it, but this guy's great.
Well, and if he can have a decisive, clean, clear, dominant win tonight, as I sort of mentioned off the top of pay-per-view, perhaps he'll be celebrated. On the other side, Pereira closing the distance early. He is wearing the multicolored trunks, Ankalaev in the black and gold, befitting a champion.
6'3" and 6'4". I'm sitting there at 5'10" on a big day. These guys are light heavyweights. They're massive. Pereira's on the pressure right away.
Right away. Just totally different response.
Yes, that was the problem last time. He was going back too much.
Well, the word was that he had a hurt left hand and rotavirus going into that first
What is rotavirus, man?
It's a terrible disease. Cardiovascular disease.
Good left hand by Ankalaev. Pereira admitted to being too reactionary in that first meeting, forcing the issue here in minute 1 of the rematch. Nice inside leg kick.
Very key for Pereira to be forward like this, to stay up in front of Magomed Ankalaev. If he gets taken down, just deal with it. But he's got to be going forward. When he's going forward, he's very difficult to deal with. Oh!
Right hand! Ankalaev immediately shoots!
He hurt him bad.
Ankalaev covering up. Big ground strikes from Poatan.
Oh my goodness. He hurt him bad with that
elbow. The elbows. Bordillo's in the distance.
Oh my goodness.
That'll do it again. Alex Pereira back on top of the world.
Went right to him and took him out. Just domination.
That was crazy.
Went right to him and took him apart.
1 minute and 25 seconds. Alex Poatan Pereira takes the judges right out of it. He is the undisputed champ yet again.
Wow!
Hey, he went after him.
Went after him like he had no business in there.
And for Magomed Ankalaev, excuse me, Joe, never had been knocked out before. This is incredible.
It's just the way he did it. He went right to him like there was no fear at all, like he had nothing for him, and put him away.
That was unbelievable. He was under pressure. He heard constant talk about Pereira's whole...
He just went...
Oh, because he told him there would be no more Chama.
He just said, looked at him, he hugged him, he said, Chama.
Pereira, constantly everybody's talking about how he spent too much time backing up on the fence, defending takedown. Pereira said, you know what? To hell with this. I'm going to fight my fight. Wow. He's a real problem when he's pursuing guys.
I mean, no calf kicks, no setup, just stormed the gates and took him out.
He hit him with a couple nice inside kicks, but he was just moving Ankalaev back. You could tell right away Ankalaev was in trouble.
That was an angry Alex Pereira.
Oh my God.
They say,
man who just wanted to prove a point.
They say one of the hardest things to do in this sport is to lose your belt and go get it back.
They say also, John, there's so many cliches that he just doesn't abide by. In a rematch, the younger guy wins, right? The champion gets better. He's going to look better the second time. He just goes to hell with all of that. I'm just going to go knock him out.
Let's take a look at it again. I mean, he just went right at him.
Right hand.
Boom. Just rocked him with that right hand.
Oh my
He's the
God.
Ankalaev reaching for him. Let's see it again.
You
Boom.
can't get hit like this by this guy, man.
No, not by this guy.
And then he dives, and it was over. And then they make the 12-6 elbow legal.
Yeah.
Oh
right.
my God.
12-6 elbows legal.
They make the 12-6 elbow legal.
This guy.
Watch the one to the body, though. Please show the one to the body.
Oh, he hit them all.
Oh my God, he had one.
Nasty.
He had one. Look at this.
Yeah, look at it. Deep.
I mean, just to the body. That sucks so bad. Magomed had no chance. There was no way he was going to get out of that.
Just destroyed.
Then he does that same.
And he does that same thing.
That's so crazy, dude.
This dude's cold-blooded.
And guess what? You know who's waiting for him? 2 strikers.
I know. I know. Like, what do you do with that?
And there's the reaction from the...
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO